Hey there! Thank you for watching my channel. Today I want to show you a new stitch, and it's this one. It's the crab claw stitch, and you can see here the claws of the crab are popping up, and it's nice to use two contrasting colors. So I use a very light pink and a black, so you can see the claws of your crab very good in your pattern. And this is the right side and this is the wrong side, and I'm taking up the yarn as I crochet so that I don't cut off my yarns at every 2 rows and weave in the ends, but I'm gonna take along my yarn. So let's get started. So I've got some yarn over here. Let's see where the beginning is. So I've got a light blue yarn and a dark blue yarn. And the dark blue is the crab claw, what I'm gonna make it, and the light blue is well, the part where the claw is grabbing the pattern. And I'm using a 4.5mm hook. So first let's make a slip stitch. And this pattern needs a multiple of 6 plus 5. So first make a multiple of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for me, I'm gonna make it this long. So when you have your chains with the multiples of 6 done, then add 5 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And keep in mind that just take 3 off, 3 chains, and this will be the width of your crochet work, or your, well, the thing you want to crochet with this stitch. So for row 1, skip the first 3 stitches, and in the 4th make a double crochet, and those 3 skipped also counts as a double crochet. So in every stitch you're gonna make a double crochet. So I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because this is just a double crochet row. So just pause the video and just put it back on when you are done with your row. So I've got my last stitch over here, and make one more double crochet in that last stitch. So your row 1 is just double crochets. So for row 2, chain 1, and this chain 1 does not count as a stitch, and turn your work, and then in the very first stitch make a single crochet, and in every next stitch make a single crochet. Don't forget to grab both of your loops of that stitch. So single crochets in every stitch until you are at the end, and don't finish your last double crochet at the end, and I'll show you how you can switch colors. So I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because it's just single crochets for this row. Okay, so I've got 2 more stitches left, so this is the one most visible. So make a single crochet, and then we have to chain 1, 2, 3, which you skipped at the beginning. So on the third chain, put your hook through it and draw up a loop, and then grab your next color, leave a tail so you can weave in the end later, and grab that yarn and pull it through the 2 loops on your hook. So now you just switch colors, and then chain 1 and make it nice and secure, and turn your work. So now we're gonna go for row 3, and this chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So in that first stitch make a single crochet, and in the second stitch make a single crochet, and in the third stitch make a single crochet. Now we're gonna make a front post double crochet 2 rows below. So here's would be the next stitch, but we need to go 1 stitch down, and in this double crochet we're gonna make a front post double crochet. So yarn over. You can also count from here, from row 1. So this chain 3 does count as a double crochet. So this is 1, 2, 3, and here's your 4th. So along that one, make a front post double crochet. So that's stitch behind that you're gonna skip because you made your stitch 2 rows below. So in the next stitch, just in a normal stitch, make a single crochet. So you're making a single crochet and a single crochet from row 2. And now in the next stitch 2 rows below, make a front post double crochet. Make sure your yarn comes up front. And now just finish your double crochet as normal. So this is what we're gonna call the crab for now. This is your crab claw, 2 crab claws, so 1 crab over here. And what you're gonna repeat is the next thing I'm gonna show you. So in the next 3 stitches, just in the single crochets of row 2, make 1 single crochet. So there are always 3 single crochets between every crab stitch, crab claw stitch. So now you can count also from here. So 1, 2, 3 double crochets you're gonna skip, and in the next one you're gonna make a front post double crochet. In the next stitch, in a single crochet of the previous row, make 1 single crochet, and then in the next stitch 2 rows below, make a front post double crochet. So here it is. So just continue this until you have 3 stitches left. So in the next 3 stitches make 1 single crochet, then make a front post double crochet in the stitch 2 rows below, in the next stitch make a single crochet, in the next stitch 2 rows below make a front post double crochet. So continue this pattern for the rest of your row until you have 3 stitches left. So you can see it over here. I've got 1, 2, 3 stitches left. And in the last 3 stitches make 1 single crochet. So there's row 3. Now for row 4, chain 1, turn your work. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So in every stitch you're gonna make a single crochet. So in the first stitch make a single crochet, and in every next stitch make 1 single crochet. going to speed it up a little bit because it's just a single crochet row. And in the end, don't finish your single crochet, but just switch colors. So here's my last stitch over here. So drop a loop in that stitch, drop your working yarn and grab your, well, in my case, my light blue yarn, and just finish this single crochet. So put your thread to the last loops on your hook. So that was row 4. Now for row 5, chain 3, and those chains count as a double crochet. Turn your work. So those 3 chains counts as a double crochet on the first stitch. So in the next stitch, make a double crochet, and in every next stitch make 1 double crochet. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit because it's just double crochet this row. Just pause the video and just continue your row and hit play again when you are finished with your row, and see how to continue from row 5. Don't forget your last stitch over here with a double crochet. Okay, so the pattern goes like this. When you are done with row 5, you need to repeat row 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I'm going to show you one more time. Row 2 is a chain 1, turn your work, and this chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So in the first stitch make a single crochet, and in every next stitch make a single crochet. So just a single crochet row. So I'm gonna speed it up a bit because the video will be very long. I'm gonna show it you very slowly, and it's just continuing of repeating what I already did in row 2. So for this row at the end, you're gonna need to change colors. So every 2 rows you're changing colors. So don't forget to make your last single crochet in a 1, 2, 3rd chain of row 5, but don't finish your single crochet. So drop a loop, drop your yarn, and grab your, well, in my case, my dark blue color, and finish your single crochet with that color, and then chain 1. So turn your work, and the chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So on the first stitch make a single crochet, in the second stitch make a single crochet, and in the third stitch make a single crochet. And now we're going to make the crabs. So in your 2 rows below your stitch over here, your double crochet, make a front post double crochet, and you can see they are on top of each other. So when you're doing it correctly, the crab claws will be on top of each other. So in the next stitch make a single crochet, and in the next stitch make a front post double crochet 2 rows below. So now you can see the crab claws are just on top of each other. So for the next 3 stitches make 1 double crochet in every stitch, and then just make your front post double crochet 2 rows below in the next stitch. and then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then a front post double crochet in the next stitch 2 rows below. Just continue this for the rest of this row. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. And if you're doing it correctly, there will be 3 stitches left after the last crab claw. So you can see 1, 2, 3 stitches. So in the last 3 stitches make 1 single crochet. So chain 1, turn your work. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch, so in the first stitch you need to make a single crochet and make a single crochet in every next stitch. So I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because this is just single crochet row. And at the end you need to change colors. So don't finish your last single crochet, but change your colors. So here's my last stitch over here. I'm gonna draw up a loop and just drop my dark blue color of yarn and grab my light blue color, and with that yarn I'm just gonna pull through the last 2 stitches and then just finish this row. And now chain 3. This chain 3 counts as a double crochet on top of the first stitch. So in the next stitch make a double crochet, and in every next stitch make 1 double crochet. And that was row 5 again. So just go ahead and make just double crochet row, and then just start over with row 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I hope it made sense, and I hope you like this pattern. You can see what it does with your crab claw. It comes up really nicely on top of the light colored yarn. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me them in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and put on the notifications so you get a message when I uploaded a new video. And for now I just wish you happy crocheting and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.